Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Zach and Matt.
Hey, how's it going?
We're on a canoe right now. We're in Canal. We're in New York. We're kind of lost. And the show is almost ready, but Zach's phone hotspot is really giving us trouble. We decided we'd try to upload the show from the phone.
I really thought I'd pay for the whole data. You know, you get the whole wireless plan, you get all of this on your phone. But I'm out of data. I've used up all my data at work. I've been doing a lot of Snapchats, a lot of Instagram pictures, and I wasted my data. I'm sorry for data delay.
Okay. They throttled Zach's data rate down. So now we're out here, we're paddling around, we're trying to find a better hotspot like near a restaurant. I think there's a brewery nearby that we heard has good Wi-Fi. So we're going to keep paddling closer to the brewery. And there's also an art gallery along the canal here that I think might have a really good hotspot.
We're
down to like the last megabyte or two.
That's right.
The upload's only got about a minute left.
One thing I love this trip, I started using them a lot and just got back in. I know a lot of people don't use them anymore on social media, but I was using a lot of this trip last night. It's my fault for their delay, and we apologize, but very soon we will have this up and running, and you will be watching it. Put together this great episode of travel.
Yeah, we actually did a little travel diary of yesterday, getting from Atlanta to the Big Apple, and it was really hard because Zach's terrified of flying. He's never been to the city before. He grew up in a very small town, and there was a lot of comforting him and making sure that he knew everything was going to be okay. But I think he's stable. We're out on the canoe. We feel pretty safe out here, and life is being pretty good so far.
As you can see, we're both wearing our life jackets. No one's going to get hurt. Nothing bad is going to happen. It's just, those dang bit strips, I just wish I would have never downloaded them and played with them. And I promise you this, I'm going to go right to the Samsung store, right across the street from the hotel. We're going to go in there and tell them we need to figure this out. We'll make it work.
And I want to tell you, over in the studio there, our upload, I got a good sign our upload is complete now. So as soon as the show comes through the air and is downloaded at a really reasonable megabyte per second rate, we should be able to start our travel diary. We just finished filming it a few minutes ago. That's why we had to wait to edit it on our phone. We edited on our phone all night, and we pasted in the last few shots from the canoe here.
That's right.
I hope that part makes it through. But the upload is up. We got our Atlanta people working on the download, and it's going to be a really great moment for streaming media.
That's right. We have I prefer using iMovie on my phone, and it's all my edits, all my shots. But sometimes I gotta get to Pro, put it in Premiere Pro, edit it in Premiere program. Have the Creative Suite, but you can't edit on your phone, not mine. And instead of playing with my apps and using up the data, I should have just had this file ready. Could have had this problem solved. I apologize to you, but I promise you it was ready.
And the boat is taking on a little water here. We rented it from a guy we met down here, so I hope that everything's cool with our canoe. We're making our way up through Brooklyn. We're on the Gowanus Canal. We'll be seeing some of that footage tomorrow once we get that all edited from our phones out here on the river. And luckily, we're bailing out some of the water, and I think we'll be able to keep the boat afloat for just a little bit while longer. If we get into any kind of trouble, we may have to just hang up and keep paddling a little bit harder.
That's right, and we appreciate you for tuning in. The swap shop is founded on fundamentals of people watching, swapping, trading goods. We've so far seen that community in New York, and let me tell you, we are more than pleased with who we've seen. And today was our big upfront meeting. Matt and I, we wanted to get to it, but we're out here in this canal. How are we going to get to that meeting and talk with all the upfront people? We had to push that up back. We apologize about that. But we're here with you live right now on our phone, broadcasting live from the Gowanus Canal, Brooklyn.
and we said swap shops come first. The viewers, the swappers, they're going to be the ones that we prioritize on this New York trip. If we miss the big advertising thing, well, you know, that's just sacrifice to the lords of swap. So
that's right. And I just saw the chat. I'm pulling it up on my phone. I'm reading it right now. They said, "Why would you not be wearing gloves when you're paddling? That would be the time when you should be wearing gloves." And that's exactly what I told Matt. He lost his gloves for him.
Mm-hmm.
We found them. No worries. We went to a leather shop.
Gloves overboard. That's what I said when they went over.
I was like, Matt, if you're not going to wear your gloves out on this now, your hands are going to get wet and they're going to get cold. How are you going to touch your device? And he didn't put his device in a plastic bag. So I've been the one uploading everything, and that's probably why I got carried away looking at the bit strips and playing games on my phone. But Matt has purchased a new pair of gloves. They were delivered by a drone, Amazon Now. They deliver it quick. It gets to you right when you order it. So can't be more than happy about that.
We were surprised that the canal has a drone delivery system, and Brooklyn's really on the cutting edge of this. The drone dropped off my gloves, and you'll see them back on my hands a little later tomorrow.
That's right. And it looks like I think we're set. I think we need to get off the phone. My minutes, my prepaid minutes are ending, so I'm gonna have to hang up. I'm sorry. I hope the file's there, and we'll just see you back tomorrow here live in New York.
Yeah, we can't wait. It's gonna be a great couple days, and thanks for listening to our phone call. We got the bars we need. We got the upload complete.
When the world just don't make sense and you need a friend, grab a hand and come aboard. It's a special place called the... I'm not telling you the name yet. You just have to wait here. Not telling you the name yet. You just have to wait for the... Ducks. It's called the William Street Swap Shop. It's called the William Street Swap Shop.
What's up, everybody? This is the special edition of the William Street Swap Shop.
It's a Wednesday. It's a wonderful Wednesday. We're traveling to New York City.
And you probably want us to edit this down into a shorter thing, but we're just going to be talking to you like this for a while. So, sorry about that.
Right now we're in a city. The city is Atlanta, but we're not in New York yet. We'll be there soon. We're looking forward to going. A lot of people say, take a bite out of the Big Apple. We're about to take a bite out of it.
Zach's never been on a plane before, so he's really scared. And we're going to figure this out. I don't think he's going to try not to have a panic attack. But
I'm really nervous.
I have confidence in him.
And my hand has been shaking. I vomited earlier today. This is something I'm not looking forward to doing, but I know I have to do it to get to the city. Now taking MARTA. It's the Atlanta version of the New York subway. New York started the subway, and then Atlanta thought we need to make a train like that, and it stands for Metro Atlanta Rapid Transit Authority.
It's a really cool subway system. We use it all the time. They didn't pay us to say this. Hey, look, there's a train right there.
People getting on and off, getting ready to go to work, the airport, and getting right to the airport is a great economical way to stay environmentally friendly and not spend a lot of money on those Uber or Lyft drivers.
And I gotta tell you, it smells great. It's one of the best smelling systems in the country. And you've got my word that that's true. We're talking quietly because we're in the subway right now. And a lot of people want to read and concentrate. So as a traveler, it's always a good idea to sort of keep your voice down. Be really courteous for them.
Just be very quiet. I try to make sure all the items on my luggage doesn't make a noise when I'm traveling. If I notice something at home, I will do little tests. I'm walking around my hotel room. If I notice a little bit of a noise, a swish, something grinding, I try to fix that because I don't want that to distract someone who's studying for a big final or studying for that law exam to be a lawyer.
There's a lot of ways to travel around the country. We like to take planes. It doesn't mean you have to do it that way. Everybody's got a different systems, right? And I think it makes sense to do some internet research, figure out which plane or train or car is the best way for you to go. Some people even like electric cars. They exist. We're not here to judge that. Zach's never been in a plane before,
Never,
as we mentioned. So he's a little nervous. We're both a little nervous about this. I think he's going to do just great, though.
Thank you for holding my hand during this experience, Matt. It's a deal.
It's a deal.
One quick tip I have is get a backpack that has 2 separate compartments. As you can see, I keep some of my items in here. This compartment is useless. The zipper broke, nothing's in there. But if you had a compartment that the zipper worked, you could put 2 items in there and then a 3rd compartment. It's like a little turtle shell. Keep all your items in it, you're good to go, you can go anywhere you want. You don't even need to fly. Hitchhike, all your items.
Hey guys, I think I hear the train. Zach's still really nervous, but I think it's going to be cool. Zach doesn't like unfamiliar people, so we're pretty scared right now. But it's going to be alright.
I sometimes think, why not just take Uber, why not just take Lyft? You could easily have someone pick you up, drop you off, and you don't have to deal with it. But then I think it's good to be with people. It's good to have that assurance. I'll be okay, I'll be alright, and when I come back next week, I'll be alive. We might even be friends if you see me on the train on that ride. I love riding trains. It's just getting into the airplane that I'm worried about. Heights. I don't like sitting next to windows. They're loud. That's just what the train talk. But just think about it.
We're gonna take a nap for a few minutes because we're really tired. You guys stay there. You'll watch us sleep, okay? We're gonna sleep for the next 10 minutes down to the airport.
To Coca-Cola headquarters, Robert First Center for the Arts, and the Fernbank Museum of Natural History. This is North Avenue Station. This train is bound for Airport Station.
There's a fire in the train station, so we're gonna be real quiet and get out of here before we're engulfed in flames. What will happen to me in the big city? Will I find my dreams? Or will I be really sad and end up somewhere that I don't want to be? Will all my shortcomings be exposed in front of millions of viewers? Or will I realize my dreams? What am I even doing out here? I'm just a small town kid with a swap shop. Didn't ever think I'd get to this point. Heading to Big Apple, New York City. If only my friends could see me now, they'd say, maybe we were wrong about Zach. Maybe he actually will become something. Everybody seems to think that I'm just destined to be nothing in this life, but I showed them, man. I'm doing the swap shop dream. I'm making it come true. And here I am in the south of downtown Atlanta, where only successful people live all the time. Mom, if you see this, I want you to know that I was somebody that really made a difference in my swap community. Over those trees was where our first swap shop was located. It was a warehouse that Zach's dad inherited from some of the first settlers of this land. And it's got a lot of memories in that building. Did some of our first and best swaps over there, just southwest of the downtown area. Below, behind this train actually, and below, down in that dell, there used to be a dairy farm where Zach first learned how to milk a cow. And that's where kind of his love of just cow imagery and farm animals in general was born.
Connecting bus service to Atlanta Technical College and Atlanta Metropolitan College. This is West End Station.
This is
Airport Station.
This is the West End MARTA station, where I first saw a photograph of naked adults right in that elevator shaft there. It was cool. It was a nice time to be alive back then, and the station's just gotten nicer and nicer ever since then, and super psyched to be coming back to that spot. Sometimes at the airport, they ask you if your bag's been with you the whole time. And today I'm going to have to say no because mine's a couple feet in front of me right now. So it's just a good tip to be honest always. And I feel like honesty is the best policy, so we'll take it from there. I definitely don't have my bag with me right now, and somebody could be putting stuff in it. So just have to see what they say about that. That's a cool spot if you ever want to have a rave. It's one of the best rave spots in Atlanta. This is one of my favorite landmarks. The Cut Rate Box Company, where I get all my boxes, and we have to mail our stuff out from the swap shop.
Last night I talked to my dad on the phone and I said, Dad, I'm going to New York City for the week to do a show. I'm in show business now. And he said he was fishing, and he was like, I'll call you back, I'm fishing right now. And he hung up, and I knew he'd call me back because I said, well, he'll catch a few fish and then he'll realize what really matters, and that's his son making big travel plans. And I charged my phone, and I sat by it all evening waiting for him to give me a call back. And he just got busy. He must have stayed out on the lake fishing all night, and that's okay. I plan to call him when I get to New York, have good signal, send him a few emails, send him some texts. He sends me pictures of fish he catches and says how, he doesn't even say, hope you're doing well, it just says the size of the fish, how long it was, how much it weighed. My dad likes the text just very brief. 32 pounds, trout, caught it here. That's it. I ask, oh, what did you use? Doesn't even write back. So I'm going to send him some photos of me in New York. Hey, look at me on the bridge. Had some pizza. Thanks for giving me a life and giving me this chance to be up here, Dad. And I do the same with my mom. I tell her I'm going to New York City, and she's excited. She said, take lots of photos, and I can't wait to take pictures. I'll be snapping. Everyone's going to see me snapping on the street. I'll be like a tourist, but guess what? I am. I've never been there, and I can't wait to see the big skyscrapers. I look at Atlanta as I ride the train down to the airport, and I think it's a great city. There's a lot of trees, a lot of infrastructure. I'm going to miss it while I'm gone. This is where the swap shop is home from, and we'll never abandon it. Everyone goes to the city to follow their dreams, but my dreams they're already achieved. Being in the swap shop, co-hosting with Matt, that's what it's all about. Riding this train to our dreams. And that's where we're taking it to New York City. I can't wait to meet David Letterman and Jay Leno. I hope that their shows are great. I'm going to shake their hands. I hope I get a ticket to be a guest on their show. And I wouldn't mind being on Saturday Night Live. Maybe I'll get the ticket for that. It's just all a great big thing. It's where all showbiz meets entertainment. See a lot of advertisements. There's a beer advertisement, energy drinks. This is who you need to advertise to. People taking Marta to the airport. They are the ones that want to see these messages. Because when I get to the airport, I'm gonna be thirsty. I'm gonna get an energy drink. I might get a Red Bull.
Airport station. Exit.
So far so good on people not recognizing us. It's kind of surprising at this point, but we're here, we're on our way into the airport, and nobody's really stopped us for autographs or anything, so that's like pretty chill. Hoping that trend continues.
Absolutely.
I know you get stopped at TJ Maxx a lot.
Right.
We're getting close to missing our flight, so we're gonna have to speed it up. We're going to tap our watch a bunch like this to kind of reiterate when things are going too slow on our travel day. Lets the other guy know that we've got to get there. That's why we tap.
It's really nice to know they have a USA Today here. It makes me feel at home. It's what I've always used to keep up with my morning. It's only $2. Still a fair price. You get all your news, all your entertainment, all your sports, all in one paper. Perfect for the plane ride. I can't wait. Feel at ease.
Yeah, we'll definitely be landing soon, so just, make sure that the reservations are all in order. Always like to make sure my travel plans are all set with the airport. They're really cool about it, and should have a nice meal when we land. Sometimes at the airport it gets confusing because they have cars in the airport, but that's not a plane. You don't want to get on it. You'll wait for the plane, which is through the gates in a sec.
Starting to get a little bit nervous. The pressure's starting to hit. Never been on an airplane before. I'm very scared. I can hear the engines. You're wondering right now with the audio, why didn't they get better audio? It's because the plane engines here, they're loud. I can hear them firing up, ready to go. I know flights happen every single day, but I'm always a nervous person. Once I'm up high in the sky, I'm afraid of heights. Everyone's rushing to get to their flight, but I'm taking my time because it's important to just take your time, no rush. I'm gonna get to New York City. They're waiting for me. So I'm just taking it all in and just relaxing, taking a lot of breaths. Composing a poem that I might present later on airports and airplanes in my head.
You like to write poetry to de-stress?
Yes, I do. I do poetry to de-stress. I do poetry to keep my mind off of things. So, for example, I would think, I'm on an airplane, flying high in the sky. You can try, but I'm not insane. Just do poems. And I'm going to show them on the show.
I love to travel. I've got a lot of tips that I keep in mind when I travel every time. First thing you want to do, always got to pack a couple of moist towelettes. Make sure that you can keep your hands clean. Always like to send a email to everyone I've known before I get on a plane. I say, what's up, I'm about to get on a plane. It's a pretty dangerous way to travel, so if I don't make it, I loved you guys, and avenge me. And I like to always just collect my thoughts for a sec. Think about the air I'll be traveling in, its weight beneath the wings of the plane, and how strong it is. I look at a picture of my grandfather, who was a Navy pilot, and I think I draw strength from it. And then I just sort of zone out for a sec, imagine what the perfect flight would feel like and sound like. And then I also get a lot of snacks, and then I go back to the thing again. Yeah.
Just another quick travel tip. Set your bag right here. It moves along with you.
Another little travel tip. The restaurants you see in the main airport, those aren't all the restaurants that they have. You gotta go to one of those restaurants and say, can you tell me where the secret restaurants are? And if you give the guy $5, he'll show you where the good restaurants are.
Another travel tip. If you're looking for a good internet signal, get under the stairwell. It's also a good place to keep your items close to you. No one will be able to get you there and take things from you. One travel tip I have is just hold your bags as close to you as possible. Just hold on to them if it's not too heavy. That way you can ensure no one will take any of your items.
When you're traveling, a lot of people get really confused about what kind of bag you should bring. I think it really just matters on the person. Some people like a bag on wheels. I think that's cheating. I like to bring a duffel bag with leather trim, preferably canvas on the material on the outside. Rolled leather handles, you want it to be made in the United States of America. That's really important for me, which my bag is. I don't want my bag dollar going to a different country, so I always make sure to demand that it's made in the USA. You want some kind of liner so that if you have a shaped object, people can see what the silhouette of it is. Make sure you muffle it with some rolled up newspapers or old phone books. I like to carry 3 or 4 old phone books to just hide what the shape of the things in my bag is. You can usually get phone books from anywhere, but I get them special ordered off of eBay. Like, there's some ones that are really expensive, but they're worth it. It's like early 19th century phone books from middle America, and those I find are the best phone books for hiding what I got in my bag.
I'm really nervous about flying today, being on my first flight out of the airport in Atlanta, so it's nice to have a tree. I like having trees near me, and it's nice to have a tree next to me.
Just a tip, if you call ahead to the airport, they'll let you bring your own tree. You just got to get the right paperwork for it, so go ahead and do that.
Nice tip.
This is the same tree that we have back at our shop, and we really love it. We bring it everywhere when we travel, so nice treat. We love you, Grandma, and have a great 80th birthday.
Thank you.
So when you ride one of these, they tell you to hold on to the handrail. I don't trust that. It's not secure enough. So I like to get my bag down, get down on the ground, hold onto it real close like this, and then that's the safest way to really ride. Is it dirty? Yeah, but you're safer. I talk to a lot of my friends and relatives about picking out a travel pillow, and they can get really stressed about it, but for me, I think it's pretty easy. You just remember the 3 F's. You got fit. Is the travel pillow going to fit your neck right? It's going to fall off if you go over a bump in turbulence. You don't want those things. You want a snug fit. 2 is fashion. Is it the right color? Is it going to suit your clothing needs? Because when I wear a travel pillow, I like to wear it around the airport all day long, never take it off, and just keep it on my neck so that I can feel comfortable standing, sitting, or lying down. And the 3rd is finesse. Does it kind of evoke the sort of person I am? And when I wear it, do I feel free and able to face the day with confidence? So for me, I think it's going to be this black one. Those is one of the coolest travel pillows I've ever seen. It fits great, and I like the way it feels on my neck. So, anybody doesn't like it, got a problem with it, sayonara, capiche?
I'm so thankful for these plants in the airport. I already feel at ease. I feel like I'm back home in nature, and it's just great watching people walk by, heading to their flights. I'm just here watching. Thank you, plants, for being with me. It's going to be a great flight and a great trip to New York. We're going to be a big smash. Our ratings are going to go through the roof. We're going to get a lot of advertising revenue for Upfront. It's going to be a hit. Thank you so much for being a part of me and being with me on this flight.
Yeah, you're gonna want one of these.
When I come to the airport, I always try and drink Abso Pure. It's the best water to drink. It puts down all the other ones. Destiny, it's not your destiny to drink that. Drink Abso Pure. You gotta stay hydrated. I usually drink all my water in one drink so I don't spill it, but I'm gonna keep it on for the plane. If you do spill it, it's good to be right next to a spill center. Always drink your water next to the spill center, because if you make a mess, you can clean it up real quick and get to your flight, no problems.
You notice a lot of airports have these things telling you all the flights and what times they get in and out. You don't need them. Just look for your flight number. It's always printed on the back tail of the plane. And just watch the runway, and when you see the flight on the plane that belongs to you, head on over to your thing and get in the plane. But no thanks, destination.
Here's another travel tip. Download all the maps of the city you're going to into your phone. Put that phone in your bag, charge it, make sure you have all your data, talk to your cell phone provider, where are the hotspots at, where am I not going to get service, check for your Wi-Fi, and if you do all that, you won't get lost ever. I've never gotten lost once.
Another little travel tip for you. People always wonder like how many towels you should pack to go any city that you're not from. I got a backpack, I keep them all in. I go 12 towels in here and 5 more towels in here because you gotta have 17 towels.
When I'm at the airport, I try not to talk too much because I like to keep my thoughts, my ideas on the flight. I almost think of myself as it's a video game. I'm flying the plane, and I'll sit and pretend I'm flying it in my seat, and I'm the captain. People will think, thank you, Zach, you made it. You landed us in New York safely. A big smile, and that's why I don't talk a lot or think about other stuff. All I think about is the flight. And if you see me like this, I'm not upset. I'm just imagining what it's going to be like in that cockpit. This is your captain speaking. We'll be making a landing shortly. It's been a pleasure having you on our flight.
People always wonder which water fountain to use in the airport. I think the taller one because I'm taller. No, I go shorter. So you can stretch your legs out. You're gonna need that stretch when you're in the plane later.
Got to use apps when you're at the airport. A lot of people like to read. I like to use my finger. Tell me where it's going. Take me to the next flight. We're good. That's how you know you're staying 100% ahead of the game on time.
You know, going to a new city can be kind of intimidating and scary, but I'm mostly just grateful that I get an opportunity to spread the word about our swap shop, tell everybody about how cool our viewers and swappers are, and I'm really just happy to have this opportunity to spread the word of swapping with people from a new city. And I'm gonna try not to get stabbed. I heard that happens. I saw Crocodile Dundee one time and he was getting held up all the time. But the thing with Crocodile Dundee is if somebody pulls a knife, you just pull a bigger knife. And you also gotta be like from the outback, be kind of badass. So Crocodile Dundee, great movie, check it out.
I haven't seen Crocodile Dundee, so I'm not really sure what that would be like in my experience in New York.
but I do like The Crocodile Hunter, and I like to watch old episodes of that, and I hope I get to see a lot of wildlife in New York. I'm all about seeing new native animals and plants that I don't see in Georgia. And I know New York, they got a lot of pigeons. I can't wait to look at them all, feed them some bread. I love to feed bread, and I want to see what the ducks look like there, because I think looking at the ducks and feeding them, we have these normal ducks with like red bills, black bills. I want to see a really cool duck. Maybe it has hair growing out from its little webbed feet. Crazy ducks that I haven't seen. I want to see them in New York Central Park, and that's what I'm excited about. Call me Duck Dundee.
Not to keep bringing up Crocodile Dundee, but there's this other really cool scene in it when he goes to like the fancy penthouse apartment and sneaks in, and he's in New York and he takes a bubble bath and washes all the dirt from Australia off his body and puts his hat over his privates in the bubble bath. And I don't want to say I'm like Crocodile Dundee, but the first thing I do when I get into my hotel room, I take a nice long bubble bath and take my bolo tie and cover my privates with it, because I'm in a New York frame of mind. Another little travel tip for you. It can get kind of confusing which train you should go on. The best way is get a compass out, make sure that it's the train is heading generally north, and that's usually going to be the direction you need to go. You'll see maps talking about what stop you're on, but all that's pretty much irrelevant. Just head north. I always go with that, and I've always gotten to where I need to go.
As I gaze out the window, I wonder, where did all the birds go? As I soar through the sky, my eye focuses on the distant horizon. Will I make my father proud and be a great son? Will my fame and fortune ever run out? And then I'll be done. I don't want to leave the William Street swap shop, but if I have to go, I know I can stop by my home in Missouri, where some people say it's misery, but I enjoy it living close to the river. It gives me a quiver and a shiver. I hear the jet engine's humble rumbles. I see the passengers near me. Some enjoy the flight, some just wish it was over so they could get on with their night. They want to get to New York City, and they look very pretty. Very busy business class people. I wish I were at my church steeple. Glad that I never got caught trying to take one of the newspapers that I thought were free. You had to pay for them, and being a thief, that's not me. I'm looking forward to what the future has in store. I am a good person in my core. I hope I make Matt very proud of me. And I'm looking forward to finding the best tree in New York. People might say I'm a dork. They might think I'm weird. I can't grow a great beard. But I am confident I will create an entertaining show the next few days. And people will be giving me lots of praise. Nice work, Zach. You did it. Don't ever quit. We love watching the streaming show you work on. Keep on keeping on. Forever and ever. We hope that your flight doesn't have any troubles and land safely. that's my poem, and that's how I feel on this flight right now. Thank you for listening.
So we're in New York now. The flight just landed. We're in the cab on the way to the hotel. And cabs are really cool, but you always got to remember it's just like a car, except you're not the one driving it. So just let the person driving it do their thing. Don't try to grab the wheel, because it's not what cabs do. First time I went to New York, I got it messed up a little bit. So learn from my mistakes, and see you at the hotel.
Hey, it's Zach. We just landed in New York City. We took a cab to our hotel. I'm about to go to bed, but I'm a little nervous and a little stressed. We have a big day ahead of us tomorrow, and we just got a call that's kind of made us even a little bit more nervous, and we don't want to screw up tomorrow.
And basically, it feels great to be in New York again. Sorry, my phone's ringing. Let me just grab this real quick. Hello?
Hey, Matt. It's Zach calling from marketing.
Hey, Zach. How's it going?
It's going great. Just going through the details for tomorrow's shoot. Need to make sure we're really teamed up and everything's looking good.
Yeah, I think we don't have a lot planned, but we'll just, we'll kind of figure it out tomorrow, and I think it'll turn out really good.
Alright, just remember there's a whole lot on the line here, alright? We're trying to move some candle.
Okay. Do you want to tell Zach anything?
Zach, I need you to cut the tomorrow, okay?
Okay. How much, can you, just hypothetically, can you get your money back if we can't pull it off tomorrow?
We are thousands of dollars in the hole right now. There's literally no way we can get our money back.
Okay, so the only option is not failing?
That's correct.
Okay. Well, we just pulled through the tunnel, and Zach was real scared on the flight, but he seems to have calmed down now, and we're just pumped that we can be a part of this. We got this opportunity to partner with you guys. It's going to be some great brand building, I think.
Yeah, we're all really excited too. Just don't it up.
Gotcha. We're going to beep out the F word, but thank you for telling it like it is.
And we definitely don't want to mess up. And when I get scared and nervous, I just come, just toss some trash. We'll find out what happens tomorrow.
What's up? We're really excited. It's been a long day getting to New York. Our flight was delayed. We weren't sure we were going to make it. And now we're here, and we're really just excited to have you guys with us this week. Thanks for joining us this hour.
It's been a real pleasure to have you. We didn't think we were going to make it. A lot of times on this trip we thought this was the end, and I'm really tired. I'm ready to fall right asleep in this hallway. But I made it through it, and you made it through it, and you should be proud of yourself.
And we're really excited because the hotel got our custom rug request. All these hands we had a custom made for the show. They put it in this morning. It's the handshake carpet to symbolize the fact that it's a deal.
It costs a lot of money to do this, but when you're working with us in upfront and advertising, they don't mind, they do it. It's anything for the swap shop.
Till tomorrow, having fun with you guys. See you then.
It's a deal.
Just realized, we need a few more minutes to pad out, so we're gonna just shake hands for a while. We don't get our full money for the show unless it's 40 minutes long.
Right. They're gonna come down. It's hard if tomorrow the episode is short and it says tomorrow, hey, what happened to yesterday's episode?
Yeah.
They're calling us up from Atlanta while we're in New York.
38 minutes. That's not what we pay you for.
That's right. We want 40.
And we say, you need 40? We'll keep shaking.
That's right. And we just want
as it takes.
Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you for watching us, participating in this journey with us. It was a real quest. We hope you found what you were looking for, because we found what we're looking for. We're New York, baby. That's it. We got the money coming through. It's upfront. The advertisers pay us.
It's called the Big Apple for a reason.
That's right.
And we're gonna
Take a bite.
A big bite.
Keep the doctor away, and I'm talking a big
A
doctor.
big doctor. You want to pay for our show advertisers and upfront? Give us the money, we'll do it. We'll do any product or promotion.
Yeah.
We don't mind.
Even the mesh that they put in people's butts that keep failing,
That's
making
right.
them sick.
We'll be able to sell
We'll
that
still
for you.
sell that for
That's
you.
right. And you know what we'll say when we make that agreement? It's a deal. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's show. We'll be back at 1 p.m. A big hit show. It's going to be a real big treat for you, so you better tune in and tell everyone you know. And tell all your friends. Share the link. Send it on social media. Take school off. Take work off. You got to watch the show tomorrow at 1
People are
p.m.
going to be talking about the show. You don't want to be left out.
That's right.
You can't just jump on the blog and expect to read what you needed to know. You got to watch the whole thing.
That's right. I
Big
wear
show.
glasses. Tomorrow you get a chance to wear my glasses and watch the show through my vision, Swap Shop Vision.
And until then, we're going to sign off and leave you with this.
It's a
It's
deal.
a deal. We got the. Did we get the extra time?
Yeah. Oh, and tomorrow, Crosswords will be coming up next, and Fish Center Live will be from New York as well. We're all here. We're all going to have a great time, and you're going to have a great time. You imagine you're here with us in this hallway, lying down with us right now. With
You
this
can
handshake
smell the
carpet.
You don't have to be here.
It smells like a lot of money.
It's like a virtual lying on a used
Right.
carpet simulator.
They
Stay
asked-
with us this week. There'll be even cooler stuff than this.
Absolutely.
Promise you.
They asked me to do a big drawing. I took a canvas. Matt can tell you this. I took a canvas, 12 by 20, and I painted hands, lots of handshaking. I scanned it in. They said, we needed that by April 30th, Zach, and I brought it in by May 5th. They still made it work. They scanned it in. They gave it to the designer. They paid for it, and here it is on the carpet.
We're going to love hanging out with you later this week.
That's
You're
right.
going to enjoy it.
We do big
Tune in
things
tomorrow. Tune in Friday. Until then,
It's a deal.
it's a deal.
Cut.